Hello everyone, welcome to another session of Pokemon Tabletop Adventures. This music's loud, I gotta turn it down. Alright, that's better. Recap from last week's session. We had our two players, Butter and H. Hey Butter, that's one reason I was late. The thumbnail was like, I'm having problems with how Streamlabs working now. Whenever I schedule a stream, the thumbnail just goes to whatever my wallpaper is automatically. So I had to change it up before starting this live stream. So on our last session, Pasco and H battled. They tracked down a Rotom that had been mutated with a computer virus. They successfully battled it, fended it off, and it is now trapped inside a car battery. They now have to take it to the owner of the Rotom, or they can decide to do other things with it, as I'll wait to see who all else shows up. Welcome in, Fun Time. But he was right, Swampy. 8 showed us I shouldn't steal, but I don't care. It's okay, Fun Time. Thank you for being here. So we're just going to have everybody start back at the farm. Pasco is in possession of the car battery with the Rotom trapped inside of it. We got to roll to see what the weather will be for this session. 17. That would be construction. A certain route or area will be blocked off from travel for the day. So the city of Daytona will be, the route from Ocala to Daytona will be under construction. There can be no foot travel going through there that day. I guess the power outages caused some accidents as far as the street lights and the traffic lights weren't working. So there was some structural damage to that part of the city. So there will be no foot travel to Daytona. The only person who's been to Daytona so far was H when he visited the Team Mind headquarters. No problem, Fun Time. We're still getting things started. Oh, there's always next time. Unless you could find a way to fly there. Also, Pasco caught a Magnemite last time. So I need to know, Pasco, who are you uh, having in your party? I need to know which Pokemon will be in your party, Pasco. You got Magneto, Chimecho, the Chikorita. I know Tepig's at you're not like Tepig's kind of just gonna stay at the farm in your room. You switch Goober for Magnemite. Okay. Oh yeah. All right, gotcha. All right, when you get to it's just a regular looking apartment building is where the address takes you to. Before you knock on the door, you get a phone call on your phone. Hey, Barnabas. Welcome in. Will you be joining us today? Um, as you answer the phone, you recognize the voice. It is Cable, the rich leader of the collective. Pasco, my good boy. I've come to find out that you have acquired a certain Pokemon that has some very important data that I am very interested in. If you were to bring it to me, I will happily make it worth your while. Yes, Barnabas, I did get a new microphone. Is it too loud? Worth your while. Being part of the collective, I have access many options for many things. We could come to a deal if you feel so inclined. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I was worried that the microphone would like throw off all my settings and everything, but so far I'm happy with it. There's a long pause on the end, but then Cable says, "Okay, well, no problem. I just saw an opportunity and I thought I would go for it. Have a good day, sir." And then he hangs up. You knock on the door. A little slider on the door opens up, and two little eyes peep through at you. "Oh, it's you. All right, come on in." As you enter Nichols' apartment, you see that it is has not been kept clean. He's neglected cleaning. There's papers all over the place, pizza boxes, takeout food bags. Random, like, unused Pokeballs are just lying about. He brings you to his room where he has like 5 computers all set up. There is an Eevee sleeping on his bed. Correct. No major story progression. So last week the PCP got their another mission. The city of Ocala's power mainframe went haywire, so they had to find out what caused the power outage. It ended up being a rotom that got sent into through the internet to hack the government's database. Somebody paid a hacker to do this, and the hacker had a rotom, and he used the rotom to hack. But there was a computer virus that infected the rotom when it went into the computers. So the rotom went haywire. It ended up short circuiting everything. So the city was without power. H and Pasco tracked down where the rotom was. It led them to an electric car lot, scrapyard. The rotom had fought them, and then it had turned into like a car dinosaur. It had used its electricity to bring all its. It was also a dark type because it got mutated by the virus. But H and Pasco successfully beat it, and it was stuck in the car battery afterwards, and now Pasco's in possession of it. Welcome back, fun time. So Nicholas clicking on his computer. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep it as an Eevee. Um, my sister Penny would definitely not want me to evolve it." Yes, Barnabas. On the farm, you could patrol the farmyard, or you could check the food silos. The professor also needs wood to fix the fence that the Nimpup had destroyed. You got it, Butter. Penny from Scarlet and Violet. You recognize a picture of Penny and Nickel on his desk among his computers and paperwork. All right, Barnabas is patrolling the fields. Let's see what Barnabas sees. He gets a 13. Pascal says, "I heard of her in the news. Didn't she hack out lots of LP and Paldia to give to somebody?" Nickel nods and says, "Yes, I taught her everything about computers that I know. She unfortunately got caught in doing so, but thankfully the academy that she is enlisted in didn't go too harshly on her. But when you live the kind of lifestyle and do the kind of work that I do, I had to leave her because if I were to get caught, I don't want her to follow in my footsteps or be known as an accomplice." Okay, Barnabas Pokemon that you see out in the field is Spearow. Let's roll for its nature. 12. It's a rash nature. Nickel nods. He says yes, he was. He had part of the way he was able to effectively leave his sister with some mutual understanding is he volunteered to help. There was an experiment on to summon the transdimensional portals at will, and when he was part of that experiment, it worked, but they couldn't keep the portal open long enough, and him and some other people that were on his team got sent to your world, and he's been stuck here ever since. But he is happy with it because, like I said, it keeps Penny safe. Hey, Linda. Nickel has the Eevee. Cool, I'm from Galler. I had a brother there, but he moved here with me. Yeah, Nickel says it's not a common thing for people to be able to move to and fro from this world and the original Pokemon world. Not just anybody could do it, so you and your brother must be special. Oh, by the way, I'll take that battery from you, and I have some patch data. I should be able to cure Rotom, and he will not cause anybody any more problems. As a reward, he types some numbers, and then he hands you a gift card. The gift card has $250 on it. That's all I have to offer. And this isn't even my money. I hacked it out of the richest person's data bank. Oh, sorry to hear that, Fun Time. So $345 plus 250. All right, you now have $695, Pasco. You're rich. If only. Okay, so currently Barnabas, Fun Time, you and Barnabas are on the farm. Barnabas is battling a Spearow. Pasco just gave the owner of the Rotom back the Rotom and was paid for it. So we're going to go to Barnabas's battle with the Spearow. Barnabas sends out Bananas, his Mankey. Wait. No, Chimchar, not Mankey. I forgot. H has the Mankey. Chimchar. Chimchar has Scratch. And the Chimchar can go first. He has Scratch and Leer. He does not have Ember yet. He just has Scratch and Leer. The gift card's just cash. I just added it to your total cash value. Alright, Scratch is happening. It hits. Minor damage. Spearow takes the hit. Spearow uses Peck on Bananas. Hits. Big damage to Bananas. Bananas has 9 out of 15 health left. So, Pasco, you're returning home back to the farm? Scratch again. It hits. Regular damage to the Spearow. Spearow's starting to look tired. Spearow uses Peck again. Succeeds, barely. Decent damage to Chimchar. Chimchar's got 6 out of 15 health left. Scratch. He's gonna scratch this thing's eyes out. Hits. Minimal damage. Spearow takes the hit. Spearow uses Peck. Hits. Regular damage. Bananas has 4 out of 15 health left. Switch to Saber. Alright. Peck on Saber. Hits. Not very effective. Saber has 10 out of 12 health. Saber has Tackle and Fury Cutter. Fury Cutter is a bug move. It has an accuracy of 3. So if I roll a 3 or less, it misses. But every time Fury Cutter hits, I increase the D20 or the dice roll. It starts off as a D4, then a D6, then a D8, then a D10. And of course, Tackle is just a regular normal ability. Fury Cutter. Fury Cutter hits. It is a bug move, so but it's not very effective, but the Spearow is KO'd nonetheless. Both Saber and Chimchar each gain a level. Chimchar goes to level 4. What stat do you want to increase? You can increase anything except for physical attack. HP. Alright, Chimchar now has 18 HP, but he still has 4 out of 18 health left. And Saber's attack goes to 7. Okay, fun time. We're gonna move on to you. What would you like to do? Yeah, you can heal up and go to the silo. Welcome in, H. So, to get you caught up, Pasco returned the battery with the Rotom to its owner, the hacker, Nickel. Pasco found out that Nickel is actually Penny's brother, Penny from Scarlet and Violet. And then Pasco was offered Cable from the collective had called Pasco and offered to pay him or make a deal with him if he got the Rotom battery instead. But Pasco made a promise and he kept his promise and he, like I said, returned it to Nickel. Funtime will go to the forest. All right, it cost $5 to go to the forest because it is the middle of the day and nothing's happening there. So you have $265. Do you spend $5 to go to the forest to the wildlife or the Rainbow Springs? All right, now you're down at 260. Do you take the forest route or the river route? All right, river route it is. You see a bouncing Azurill splishing in little puddles by the riverbank. And it is a bold nature. Professor Redwood here's your guys' conversation. He says, you guys can battle. There's plenty of room on the farm, but if you want to do it in front of people, you could go to Apollo Park. That's where a lot of trainers gather to watch others battle. Fun time, you have 8 Pokeballs. All right, Scar is out first. Let's see. Scar is your Poochyena, and he gets to go first. He has Tackle and Howl. Howl increases his attack by 1 level for the battle. It can be used up to 6 times. And then Tackle is regular attack. Alright, so you howl once, and then so your physical attack is increased. Azurill uses Water Gun. Hits. Little bit of damage to Scar. Scar has 11 out of 15 health. Tackle. Hits. Minor damage. Azurill rolls down on its back and is struggling to get up. While it's struggling to get up, it uses Splash. Splash doesn't do anything, but it rights itself back on its bouncy ball tail. You throw a Pokeball? All right. Zero's got a catch rate of 60. 11, 28, 34, 39, and 46. You successfully catch the Azurill, and Poochyena goes up by 1 level. Roll to see the gender of the Azurill. It is a female. Would you like to give her a nickname? Because you have a full party, you won't be able to use her yet. You would have to go back to the farm. And then you would have to swap out Mistake there. Stella. Okay. Her name is Stella. Bold nature. And what stat do you want to increase on Scar? He goes to level 5. You could increase anything except for special defense. Physical attack. All right, he has a physical attack of 7. Are you going to venture further down the river, or are you going to go back to the farm? As you make your choice, we're going to go to H next. H does a perception check as he heads to Apollo Park. Pasco is already there. 9. You see other trainers in the park. They have various Pokemon. You see one with an Electabuzz. You see one with playing Frisbee with a Rockruff. There's just people enjoying the day. Now that the power's back on, there's less of a panic, and more people are just relaxing. Life is back to normal in the city. What kind of battle are you guys looking to do? Oh, happy Mario Day, everybody. Wonder how many Mario streams are going on right now. All right. H and Pasco are going to battle. While they are battling, Barnabas is at the food silo. Barnabas, you see a spinner rack in the food silo. It's a mild nature, so it sees you, but it's staying in its web. Barnabas sends out Noodle. Also, you'd like to name Talo Mint. Yeah, that is definitely possible. The shiny Talo. Noodle gets to go first. You're going to use Wrap. Okay, Dratini successfully wraps it. The spinner rack's going to be wrapped for 2 turns, and it's going to lose 2/8 of its HP. The spinner rack uses Poison Sting on Noodle. Succeeds. And Noodle is poisoned. Noodle has shed skin. On a 3 or a 4, the poison will be cured, and the poison is cured. Spinnerack loses 1/8 of its health. Spinnerack uses Poison Sting again. Hits. Does not poison this time. Noodle has 11 out of 12 health left, or 10 out of 12 health left. And then you throw the Pokeball. 70 is the catch rate. As long as you don't get a bunch of 20s, it's successfully yours. The Spinnerack has been caught. Noodle goes to level 5. You could increase any stat except for physical attack. Do you wish to name the spinner rack? It is a male. Speed. Noodle is now pretty fast with 9 speed. Noodle has learned Twister. Twister is a roll of a d4. If a 4 is rolled in it, it will cause the opponent to flinch. And it is a special attack move. You also rename the Chikorita Salad. Okie dokie. Are you going to be... Before I write this down, are you going to be giving the spinner rack away? All right. We're going to do the Pasco versus H battle. The first round of it. They're doing 3 Pokemon apiece. Who are you each sending out first? All right, farts out the Ghastly. Butter begins with Magneto. Fart is faster. Oh, I can't. I have to count that as you switching. But Ghastly still gets the first move. Fart the second is out. Ghastly has Lick, Confuse Ray, and Hypnosis. Confuse Ray. All right, Confuse Ray hits. Fart the second is now confused. He'll be confused for 4 turns. Fart the second's move. The people who were playing with their Pokemon in the park have stopped to watch y'all's battle. Astonish. All right. On a 1 or 2, the second will hit himself. All right. Astonish is successful. It hits. Super effective. Ghost on ghost. There will be no flinching because Ghastly is faster. Fart has 7 out of 12 health left. Back to Fart. A battle of two, a tale of two farts. Lick it. Super effective. Decent damage. If it gets a 4, it's paralyzed. No paralysis. Fart the second has 9 out of 12 health left. Back to Fart the second with 3 turns of confusion left. Astonish again. Roll to see for confusion. He hits himself. He takes 2 damage. He now has 7 out of 12 health. Fart's turn. Lick. Succeeds. Super effective. Does it paralyze? Yes. Now Fart the second is paralyzed. Fart the second has 4 out of 12 health left. Fart the second has to do a lot of rolling to be able to do a move. What's up, fun time? All right, first we got to see if it succeeds the confusion roll. It does not. It hits itself. We got to see if it paralyzes. 2 damage to it. It has 3 out of 12 health left. Back to Fart. Lick. It hits. Big damage is super effective, and Fart the second faints. Ghastly goes up 5 levels and goes up to level 9. Oh, definitely. The gimmicks from each region will be available. Yep. So you can level up anything except defense. Remember, Fart is a traded Pokemon, so he gets boosted XP. Oh wait, never mind. He wasn't traded, but he was gifted. But he still gets boosted XP. And he learns Mean Look. Mean Look is looked on a Pokemon. It cannot run away, and it cannot be switched out. So we got special attack twice, bringing that to 9. We got HP once, bringing that to 15. And speed goes to 7. Special defense goes to 7. We're going to put the battle on hold, and we're going to move on to Fun Time. Fun Time, the next part of the river is there's a lot of sunlight beating down. You can see clear in the water. You see shadows moving around. You can make out at least one of the Pokemon in there is a Magikarp. But there are other Pokemon swimming in the water. The water, there are some parts of the water that are shallow enough to walk through. And Barnabas, you are successfully in the city, and you are giving the Spinnerack to the shop owner, I'm assuming. Yes, there will be ability capsules. And Pokemon will be able to have more than one ability as well. No, Funtime said he was going deeper into the path. I believe. The lady is excited. At first she's like, "Oh, I don't really like bugs, but I know they are very good they're very good builders. They're very good weavers. So with this Spinnerack, in a couple of days, I will definitely have more products available, and I can start making custom clothing for any Pokemon or trainer." As a reward, like I said, it won't be ready for the next couple of days, but I'll make something for you for free. Nice money, please. Yeah, the next order will be free. Sadly, I don't have any extra cash on me. The power outage stopped me from being able to make any sales with my customers, but that's all I can offer you for now. Okay, Funtime tries to catch the Magikarp. Let's pull up Magikarp and see if it's a shiny. Carp, carp, carp. Not a shiny. It's a quiet Magikarp. Correct. Correct. Next stream, that stuff will be ready. Yes, Saber could use Fury Cutter on the wood. The wood needed isn't like that big of a stress for. You just have to go to the forest and get some trees to be able to do so. Fun Time sends out Rockruff. Rockruff is faster. Water, find. What are you doing? Rockruff has bite. Or no, Rockruff has tackle, leer, and sand attack. That's funny. You guys are good. Fun Time says, I'm surfing for your answer. H. I see what you did there. Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to start calling H MH2O. Tackle. Succeeds. Massive damage. The magic carp faints. Rockruff goes to level 6. What stat do you want to raise on Rockruff besides special defense? What stat do you want to raise on your Rockruff besides special defense? Fun Time. We're also going to go back to the Pasco versus H battle. Pasco has sent out Joy Boy. Joy Boy is faster, so Joy Boy gets to go first. Speed. All right, your Rockruff goes to 6 or 7 speed. Fun Time, are you going to stay in the shallow of the river, or are you going to walk further down the riverbank? Water gun on Fart. Hits. Very good damage. Fart faints. Mega's out. Joy Boy gets to go first. Joy is faster than Mega. Magneto gets switched in for Joy. All right, Mega, it's on you. Mega has Pound, Growl, and Water Gun. Meanwhile, Magneto has Tackle, Thundershock, Supersonic, and Thunderwave. You switch to Char. Okay, so Char's speed is 6, and Magneto's is 7, or no, 4. Char gets to go first. We'll roll for it. Whooper definitely does spawn in that area. Butter switches to Joy. But Mega gets to use a move on Magneto before the switch happens. Otherwise, you guys are just going to keep switching and switching and switching. Need a 12 or higher to look for Whooper. You do not see any Whooper. You do see more Magikarp, though. Barnabas, if you wish to join Fun Time, you must pay $5 at the entrance gate of the Springs. You currently have 400, so do you pay $5? It was Water Gun. Succeeds. Big damage on Magneto. Magneto does have high special defense, so he does not take a lot from it. And then he gets switched out to Joy. Joy gets the next move. Yes, you could get wood from the trail. H is on Char now. All right, Barnabas, you have $395 left. Hold on. All right. Water gun hits. Super effective. Big damage on Char. Char has 1 health out of 18 left. Char's turn. At this point, there could be no more switching out. Char has Ember, Leer, Astonish, and Clear Smog. Ember's fire, Leer reduces defense, Astonishes ghost, and Clear Smog is poison, and it resets any changes of stats, but there have not been any changed stats. His physical attack is higher than his special attack. Astonish. Critical hit. There is no flinching happen because Joy is faster. No, that was an attack roll. Joy has 7 out of 12 health left. Back to Joy. Water gun hits. Super effective. Char faints. Joy goes to level 10. Goes up 1 level. You can increase any stat except for physical attack. There is no more switching. So Mega gets the next move against Joy. What stat are you increasing on Joy besides attack? HP. Alright, Joy goes to 15 HP, but Joy still has 7 out of 15 health left. And gets hit with Pound. Critical hit. Joy goes to 2 health. And it's Joy's turn. You have to find a breeder, and you need Pokemon of the same egg group, male, female, and they'll eventually, the bond between them has to be good, and then they'll make an egg. Freeze is a breeder, but he hasn't shown up in the last couple of Pokemon streams. What is Joy Boy going to do to Mega? Joy Boy has Water Gun, Hypnosis, and Pound. Barnabas, you eventually catch up to Fun Time. Along the way, you do see some small trees that can be used for wood. Yes, you were back at the farm, so you healed up. Butter, are you there? Water Gun, Hypnosis, and Pound. Both your Pokemon have Pound and Water Gun. The Joy Boy has Hypnosis, and Mega has Growl. Yes, Fun Time, you can fight more Magikarp. The next one you see is a Gentle Nature. Joy Boy uses Pound on Mega. It hits. Mega has 9 out of 12 health left. Mega's turn. Pound again. Succeeds, and Joy faints. Mega goes up by 2 levels to level 8. And Mega learns Quick Attack. When you use Quick Attack, the next physical move that you use will have priority over the opponent regardless of their speed. Attack and special attack. All right. So he now has 10 physical attack and 8 special attack. So both are down to one Pokemon apiece. Mega has 9 out of 12 health left, but now Pasco has Magnemite. Part the second fainted. He got paralyzed and confused, and he got beat by the Ghastly. So now we have Magneto out. Pasco is, or Mega is faster, so Mega gets the first shot again. Ooh, pound. Not a good choice, H. It hits, but it's not very effective due to Magnemite being part steel. Magnemite only takes 1 damage. Magneto's turn. Tackle, Thunder Shock, Thunder Wave, and Supersonic. Thunder Shock. Boom. Ka-chow. 3. It hits. Decent damage. It is super effective. Magneto's got good special attack, so Mega faints. Pasco is the winner of the battle. Magneto goes to level 9. Now that battle is over, we're going to focus back to Barnabas and Fun Time for a little bit. What stat would you like to increase on the Magnemite? Everything except for physical attack. HP. All right, Magneto's got 18 HP now. Everyone applauds the battle. I said it was fun to watch. It was actually sort of close. One person in the audience is like, "Oh, I knew it was over when I saw the pound." I think the worst Pokemon type is... I say it's Rock. I know Bug does have a lot of weaknesses, but I think Rock is. Alright. Perception check for Barnabas. Barnabas, you also see a Magikarp. Your Magikarp that you see is a rash nature. Fun Time, are you battling the Magnemite, or are you battling the Magikarp that you see? Noodle gets to go first. And if you are battling, Funtime, if you are battling, Rockruff gets to go first. You guys can go at the same time. Barnabas uses Twister on his Magikarp. It hits. Minimal damage and no flinch. Or minimal damage, no flinch. Magikarp is flailing from the Twister. Meanwhile, we got Fun Times, Tackle, decent damage. Magikarp ends up getting hit out of the water and is flailing. So both Magikarp are flailing. Tackle again. Succeeds. And the Fun Time, the Magikarp that you fight, ends up fainting. Barnabas uses Twister on his Magikarp. Succeeds. Small damage and no flinching, but the Magikarp faints as well. Funtime, your Rockruff looks at you and is sniffing the KO'd Magikarp, and the Rockruff is starting to bite it as if to use it as a chew toy. Funtime, you need a 12 or higher. All right, there is a Wooper jumping around the puddles splashing. If by allowing your Rockruff to kill the Magikarp, you will have one fish meat added to your inventory. So yes, you can definitely bring it to cook for later. So that is one dead Magikarp, and you now have one fish meat. I gotta roll for the Wooper first. The Wooper is relaxed and ends up taking an afternoon nap in one of the puddles. Barnabas, your perception check. 9. Along one of the shallow ends, you see a Surskit glide along the water. 13. It is a quiet nature. All right, you guys go back to the farm. All your Pokemon are healed. Char looks a little sad, though, from losing the battle. Funtime yells hello to the Whooper. The Whooper is startled from its afternoon nap and begins to run away. What's your dexterity, Funtime? You have a dexterity of 2. If we get you need a 12 or higher, otherwise the Whooper's got to run away from you. The Whooper successfully runs into the wooded part of the forest. Barnabas is chasing the Whooper. Let's see your dexterity roll, Barnabas. You also have 2 dexterity. Barnabas, you need a 12 or higher to... Nope. The Whooper eludes both of you. You guys can't find it anymore. Mega closes his eyes happily and thanks H for the reassuring words. Yes, Pasco does have a Whooper named Star. Yeah, unfortunately, the Whooper is gone. Barnabas is going to stay along the river path. Joy Boy dances around Pasco, squirting little strings of water in victory. Magneto is pleased to have been a winning piece of his first battle, or its first battle. It's a fun time. You're heading back to the farm. Professor Redwood is a little surprised, and he said, well, yeah, he notices the teeth marks, and he said, oh, did your Pokemon do this? Professor says he'll happily cook it. He's like, he can make fish sticks for everybody for dinner tonight. With this, he brings out a cookbook and now has a recipe for fish sticks. Professor said if you bring him other ingredients for various different foods, he can make everybody a meal. And that meal will give you guys various bonuses for the next stream. So fish sticks will give you guys more XP on your next stream. Barnabas is going further down the river. The river is now deeper and the water is starting to flow at a steady rate. We're going to do a perception check on Barnabas, and you don't see anything other than more Magikarp. Professor said he doesn't have any potatoes, so he cannot make the chips. H heads to his room before supper. Noodle hugs around you tightly, but is also looking around curiously, interested at what's in the water. All right, you have enough wood now to be able to fix the fence. Everybody is back at the farm now. Barnabas, you yourself go to level 6 as a trainer for completing the professor's job. Which of your own stats would you like to increase? Currently, your highest is Charisma at 5, and your lowest is Constitution at 0. Wisdom. All right, you have a Wisdom of 4 now. H. You go to level 6 as well for your successful completion with the Power City's power outage. Pasco, you go to level 7 for the same reason. What stat do each of you guys want to check or increase? Oh, your highest your highest stat at the moment is your dexterity is at 5. You are the fastest of the group, and you are tied for the lowest with intelligence, charisma, and wisdom all at 2. Barnabas, your intelligence is 3. All right, intelligence is now sitting at a 3, and Pasco, your stats are your stats are pretty even. Your lowest is strength, intelligence, and constitution are all at 2, and then your highest is wisdom and charisma, both at 4, and your dexterity is at 3. Strength. All right, your strength is now 3. And fun time. You go to level 5. Fun time, your highest stat is your charisma at 5. Your lowest is wisdom at 1. So on your next stream, you guys will get boosted experience points. Your Pokemon will get boosted experience points as well, because whatever you eat, the dinner is shared with them. Fun time, I do need a stat from you to increase. Every time you level up, you increase one of your stats as a trainer. Fun time. So you've leveled up to level 5. So I need you to tell me which one of your stats you want to increase. Strength, dexterity. Strength, is like your physical power in the game. Dexterity is your speed. Dex. All right. So now it's 3. As you guys are enjoying the meal, the professor has the television on. There is a breaking news report. In the news report, it says that the mayor of Ocala has been exposed in an indecent scandal and will be removed from office. There will be a new running for the mayor. And one of the first candidates that is being interviewed on TV is Cable from the Collective. He is announcing his run for mayor. In addition, Lady Divinity from Team Church will be running for it, as well as Flint from the Church of the Phoenix Ash. Professor Redwood sees Barnabas's comment and says, "Oh, that would be fun if one of y'all was the mayor. It'd be a lot of responsibility, though, and I don't know if you'd be able to go on adventures when your responsibilities lie in the city." Well, I guess we are all gonna have to vote for somebody. So this will wrap up the stream session because we will have the Pokemon battle. If both characters want to, if Swamp and Barnabas do want to battle, you guys are welcome to, and that'll be the end of the stream. Yeah, you guys could battle on this stream. That'll be it. Because I know you guys aren't always here. Yep, you guys are each deeper into your origins. Professor says that you guys can battle outside in the farm. What kind of battle are you guys having? Barnabas, what type of battle would you like to do? A single battle, a double battle, a triple battle? 3 versus 3 single battle it is. Nope, no quadruple battle. Alright, which 3 Pokemon will be used? Or who is your first Pokemon each? Scar's out first, and then Scar and Saber. Scar and Saber. Scar is faster, so Scar gets the first move. Tackle. Oops. Tackle hits. Minimal damage, and it's not very effective because it doesn't even hit. Hone Edge is a ghost. Now it is Saber's turn. Saber is Hone Edge. Fury Cutter. It hits. It also is not very effective because Rockruff is part rock. Minimal damage, but Saber or Scar. No, wait, never mind. Oh, okay, I'm messing up. It's Poochyena, not Rockruff. So it is super effective because Poochyena is dark type. Fury Cutter is a bug type. Poochyena has 9 out of 15 health left. Funtime switches. Who are you switching to, Funtime? Rockruff. All right. Rockruff gets the first move. Yeah, I messed up, Barnabas. It's not Rockruff. Scar is Poochyena. But it worked out in your favor since Dark is weak to bug. Although I am afraid that you won't be able to hit the Hone Edge. Barnabas, it's on you. Or no. Funtime, it's on you. The Rockruff is faster. Pasco's thinking about calling Mr. Fancy Pants. All right, because of no guard, Sand Attack hits Hone Edge. Hone Edge's accuracy is reduced by 1. But no guard is Hone Edge's ability, which means that attacks are not going to miss between both Pokemon involved. They call me Mr. Fancy Pants. Barnabas, it's your turn. Yeah, Fury Cutter and Tackle. Fury Cutter was used the turn before, so it would be a D6 roll instead of a D4. Twister is a dragon type move. Fury Cutter. It's not very effective because this is Rockruff this time and he's a rock type. So Rockruff now has 9 out of 12 health. S'mores only knows Absorb and Supersonic. No poison moves. Oh, my bad. Then he has, yeah, you're right. I got that confused with Ground. Or does Ground even resist Bug? Gotcha. All right, so then now the Rockruff is actually at 6 out of 12 health instead. Tackle misses because Hone Edge is a ghost. Or I should say, Hone Edge is unaffected by the tackle. Fury Cutter again. Minimal damage. Rockruff's at 2 out of 2 health left. No. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Fun time. All your Pokemon's moves that you have, none of them are gonna be able to hit this ghost. The only one is Zubat, and it's Absorb, which it would be Grass. Fortunately, you don't have any other types of attacks. All the others are still normal. But S'mores is your third Pokemon. You could forfeit if you want to. So you are forfeiting? Or are you going to still go with S'mores? All right. S'mores is faster than. Um, well, he switched to Noodle. So S'mores gets the first hit against Noodle. So Noodle is a Dratini now. Pip Pip Cheerio, Tom Lucari says. Did you enjoy some fish and chips? Without the chips? Alright, absorb. See if it hits. Successfully hits. Minimal damage, not very effective. Grass versus Dragon. Alright, H, see you later. It is now Noodle's turn. Twister succeeds. S'mores cannot flinch due to inner focus. S'mores has 9 out of 14 health left. Meanwhile, Noodle has 11. Your turn, fun time. S'mores has Supersonic, which has a chance. Supersonic is a roll of a d4. You have a 50% chance to confuse the target. Supersonic. Let's see. Is Dratini confused? Nope, it did not work. Use Twitter. Back to you, fun time. Or, sorry, Barnabas. X. Twister succeeds. Big damage on S'mores. S'mores has 4 health left. Back to S'mores. Yep, because Twitter has been renamed as X. Okay, Scar is back. Scar is the Poochyena. Noodle, you get to use a move against Scar, the Poochyena. If you wrap a Pokemon, then if the trainer switches it out, the wrap is canceled. You'll only get the first initial damage that wrap does, and then the first 1/8 of health loss. And then if they choose to switch out, it'll cancel the wrap. Twister on the Pooch. It hits. Let's see if it flinches. No flinch. Poochyena's at 3 health. Back to Scar. Scar's got Tackle and Howl. Tackle. Succeeds. Regular damage. Noodle is at 8. Back to Noodle. Twister again. Succeeds. Hits, and Scar faints from the Twister. Funtime needs to send out another Pokemon. Either Rockruff or S'mores. S'mores gets to go first. Absorb or Supersonic? S'mores does have 4 health left. Supersonic, let's see if it hits. 3 or higher. Yes, and S'more or Noodle is confused for the next 4 turns. Back to Noodle. Wrap. Alright, if it's a 1 or 2, you hit yourself. Okay, Noodle hits himself. What's his attack? 6. Noodle's down to 2 health. He hits himself with his tail in confusion. Back to fun time. Yeah, the switching won't happen until after Funtime makes a move. Absorb. It hits. Not very effective, but it does KO Noodle. And S'mores heals to 7 health. S'mores levels up to level 5. What stat would you like to increase on the Zubat? As long as it's not special defense. And he also learns Astonish, a ghost move that will induce flinching if you go first. What stat do you increase on the Zubat? He goes to 7 speed because of his nature. Special defense, alright, it's 6. Oh no, you cannot choose special defense. The naive natures, you can't choose special defense. HP. Alright, his max HP is now 17. Okay, Mint. Your turn. Mint has Peck and Growl. Mint shines when he enters the battlefield. He is a shiny Tailo. Peck on Zubat. 16. It hits. Big damage. So after KOing Noodle, Barnabas sends out Tailo. Tailo is faster. The switching happens as your Pokemons move. Tailo is faster than S'mores. So you have 1 health left. S'mores has 1 health left. Then you switch to Rockruff. Tailo is faster than Rockruff, so Tailo now gets to do another move against Rockruff. Yeah, anytime you switch, that counts as your Pokemon's move. That's like your turn. And the switch only happens on your turn. Peck again. Hits. Minimal damage on the Rockruff. You're on Rockruff now. Fun time. Sand attack, I believe. Okay, accuracy is reduced by 1. So now Tailo's accuracy rolls are reduced by 1. It's okay. Right now it is the Tailo on Barnabas' side versus your Rockruff. Peck again. It misses because of the sand attack. Rockruff uses tackle. Succeeds. Big damage Talo has 7 out of 15 health left. Back to Talo. Peck. Peck hits. Big damage. It's not very effective. Rockruff does go to 4 health. Rockruff's turn. Tackle. Succeeds. Big damage again. Talo's at 2 health. Talo's turn. Two to 4. Peck once more. Hits. Minimal damage, or regular damage, but it's not very effective. Rockruff goes to 1. Rockruff's turn. Tackle. It hits. And Talo is KO'd. S'mores goes to level 6. And Rockruff goes to level 7. Barnabas is forfeiting. Even though he does have the hone edge, he honorably forfeits. What stats do you want to increase on S'mores and Rockruff? Fun time. Also, Saber goes to level 4. Saber learns Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak is a ghost move, and it will increase the priority of Hone Edge's next physical attack. Okay, so I'll jot this down real quick and then we will call it a night. Increase attack on Saber. So Saber has an 8 on attack. And then Rockruff speed. So he is a speed of 8. And S'mores physical attack, which is 6. Before I end, I'll go ahead and say who has the highest stats. Sitting at the highest HP would be H's Mankey at 19 HP. The highest physical attack is also H's Mankey with a whopping attack of 12. The highest physical defense is Fart the Second with a defense of 8. The highest special attacker is Fart the First with a special attack of 9. The highest special defense is Char with a special defense of 9. And the fastest is Joy Boy Pasco's Poliwag with a speed of 10. Rockruff isn't quite there yet. And Mint's speed is 9. And Rockruff's speed is 8. But Mint is the second fastest. And a lot of other Pokemon have a speed of 8. So next time, it'll be a voting process on the next mayor of Ocala. And we'll see what that means for the team. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. Hope you guys have a good night. I'll see some of you for Smash tomorrow as I finish up the bingo card. And then we will resume this next same time, same day. I'll see you guys then. Take care.